Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this video. This is Letao, your astrologist and your spiritual counselor. Very soon, we're welcoming our Valentine's Day, and I just want to do a very special video for all of you guys who are still looking for love. Now, of course, if you're watching this video and you are already partnered with someone and you're happy with your love life, maybe this is not the video for you. Now, if you're single, or maybe you're going through a separation and you're still wondering who is your true soulmate and whether you will be able to, encounter your soulmate very soon, and I think this video could be very interesting for you. So stay and watch. Uh, I'm just going to do a very quick reading today because this is not going to be like a 40 minutes, long reading. I want to help you to look at where love is and how you can improve and how you can enhance your love and romantic energy so that you will be able to welcome love into your life sooner. We're only going to pull two cards, and I'm going to separate you guys into three different groups. Now, in the screen, you can actually see there are three different types of flowers for you to choose. Now, the reason why I'm choosing flowers is because I want your love life to bloom. And when we're seeing a flower blooming and opening itself up, it's going to attract the bees and it's going to, eventually give you the fruit, right? It's beautiful and it's fruitful. And so pick a flower that you actually resonate with the most. We have got flower A, flower B, and also flower C. And then we're going to do the two cards pull for your advice and how you can welcome love into your life sooner. Okay, now with all that being said, let's start with our group number A. All right, group A. All right, you have chosen this flower and very good. Now, first of all, we're going to pull one major arcana from a tarot deck, okay? And let's see what your current energy is, okay? Thank you, universe. Please give us one card, okay, for our group A. Okay, we're going to pull this one. Oh, wow, strength. Okay, so group A, what I'm seeing here is that first of all, strength card is talking about perhaps you have been waiting for a long time. Strength is talking about your patience. It's talking about even though you have been, desiring and trying to find love, and perhaps you have gone through a lot of hardships and difficulties, and also maybe loneliness for quite a while. But this card is telling me that you have done a great job. You have been really trying to refocus, maybe focus on your own life, focus on your work or other things, and it hasn't been easy for you. And this image is you trying to tame that inner beast or that inner lion, right? Trying to, sometimes we can all be emotional, sometimes we have negative feelings, but I'm seeing you guys doing a very good job trying to contain that and trying to tell yourself that, okay, I know sometimes emotionally I'm going through this and that, but I believe that I'm doing a great job and I know that it's going to happen for me. So I'm going to, relax. I'm going to refocus, things like that. So very good. All right. Now, strength this card in terms of timing has a lot to do with Leo. Okay. Now, one of the things about this energy is also saying that perhaps this year around Leo season, this could be about July or August, summer-ish, yeah, period of time, your love energy could enhance. This could be about you might be able to meet someone during that time, or this could be about a significant moving forward energy coming to you in your love life during the summertime. Now, we're going to pull one card as your advice. Okay, since this is your current energy, what could actually make things even better and more smooth for our number A? Okay, our group A. All right, thank you, universe. Just one card. Okay, thank you. And the card we have got is Jason Adventure. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, your love life might require you to travel. Okay. This energy is usually talking about some kind of adventurous project coming to you. Now, for some of you guys, this could be about maybe you will be connected with a significant other, maybe in a different country, in a different city, and you might need to travel to them, or maybe they will travel to you, or both of you might need to travel to meet in the city or in the place. Um, I also like this energy because Jason rules Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and Strength is Leo, which is also a fire sign. So I'm actually seeing a lot of passion in here. I'm actually seeing that both of you guys, when you have that encounter, there's something burning inside you, a feeling that this is something special. Okay. Now, as an overall advice for you guys, just you need to take a little bit of risk, if you know what I mean. Fire energy has a lot to do with risk taking. So, for example, you might be presented an opportunity, whether you need to travel to somewhere, whether you need to take on a new project, whether you need to start this new job, right? Because adventure, I mean, literally, this is about travel, physical travel, but figuratively speaking, this could just be about maybe starting a new job, right? Starting a new adventure, right? A new project, things like that. But this tells you that you need to have the courage to do that, right? So do not chicken out because there's something that requires that kind of risk-taking adventure, right? Spirit in you. Thank you very much. I hope this helps, and let's move on to our group B. Hello, group B. If you have chosen this group, let's get your message. First of all, we're going to pull from the major arcana. Let's just check your current energy, okay? Thank you, universe. Please give us some messages about group B with their current energy regarding their love life. The energy is called the death. Okay. Now, B, this is about letting go. Okay. This is talking about something that needs to end completely. So for some people, this could be about you needing to completely break off, right? An old relationship and stay away from that. In case you're thinking, oh, should we get back together? Or, what if he messages me? What if she texts me? Should I still entertain this? The death card tells you that no. Okay, let that go. And the quicker and the earlier you can let that go, the sooner it is. Sometimes death card is also saying that you're going through a very major transformation. For the small amount of you guys who are watching and who are choosing this pile, if you say, Letao, I don't have an ex, right? I'm not thinking about an ex. What does this card mean to me? Then this is just basically saying that you're going through a very major transformational period of time. There are certain things regarding yourself that might need to change or that might need to let go of, right? There could be about maybe an old habit, an old pattern, right? Or an old belief that needs to be surrendered. Okay, let's put it this way. And once you're going through that period of time, there could be new life, right? New things sprouting from the ground in terms of love for you. Now, this card in astrology rules the constellation sign of Scorpio. So this is also saying that, look, you still have got basically 10 months time before Scorpio time. Or maybe some of you guys are Scorpio actually, okay? And then November or end of December, end of August, that would be your birthday time anyway. You still have a little bit time to go through that transformation. But there could be something very significant around that period of time, which is around, more towards, end of autumn and the beginning of winter for you regarding love. Okay. But there's a lot of like letting go that I feel that you need to focus on. Okay. And this is will really help you. Now, let's pull one more card regarding what's the extra advice for group B, okay? For you to welcome new love and true love, okay, into your life easier, okay? More smoother. Thank you, universe. Just one card for our group B, okay? All right. So we get this card jumped out. We're gonna take this. It says Chiron knowledge. Okay. Now I don't know if you know who Chiron is. Chiron actually is a wounded healer in Greek mythology. He looks like a centaur. Okay. Um, Chiron is very famous because he was very good at using herbal medicine, right? To heal people's pain, basically. Okay, so he's a master healer in ancient Greek mythology. And what I'm seeing in this card is a little bit like saying, you have gone through a lot, okay, your group B. And one of the things you do need to do is that you have to really heal and you really have to recover from whatever happened and whatever caused you that pain and trauma, okay, before you move on to the next love. So for this group, because it's very interesting, yeah, the death card has a white horse on it, and Chiron, he himself is a horse. Okay, he's a centaur, right? So his lower body is a horse. Horse to me is about transition. It's about movement, okay? Because horse, they run, okay? Now, what I'm also seeing here is that this necessary movement from the old to the new, from your history towards your future is necessary. And you need to really take advantage of this period of time to allow yourself to change, to allow yourself to let go, to allow yourself to go through this transformation time. And so during this period of time, because the keyword of this card, it says knowledge. So this is also asking you, have you mastered your lessons? Have you learned from your past experience? If you have, love probably will come to you very soon. Okay, thank you very much. This is just a very quick message for our group B. Oh, Group C, thank you so much for joining this session. Very quick, okay? We're just gonna pull two cards and let's look at what's the message for you in love, okay? And by the way, happy Valentine's Day. First of all, we're gonna pull one card from the major arcana. Let's just check what's your current energy, right? Group C, okay? Thank you, universe. Thank you. The card we have got is called Hermit. Okay. Now, group C, okay. Hermit's energy is saying that maybe at this period of time, you have been a hermit a little bit too long. This is about you maybe have been, not really trying to date. Now, could be saying that maybe sometimes you were just not interested in meeting random people and try your luck. Maybe you tried before and that disappointed you. Sometimes the hermit energy is talking about maybe you're hiding at home or hiding in your own comfort zone, even though you want love so much. But it's almost like I want it, but I just don't know what to do. And that's why I'm not really taking any action to pursue it or to at least to be noticed. One of the things about this energy is that Hermit is an old man living on the top of a snowy mountain. So he doesn't see people, all right? And he's very much kind of reading his books, doing his own stuff, right? And sometimes, in a good way, the Hermit is talking about you have learned a lot of lessons and you have experienced a lot of things. So in that way, I guess that has given you a lot of wisdom, right, about dating and relationships. But when it comes to looking for new love, perhaps hermit energy needs to be changed because you can't imagine finding the love of your life while you are, isolated on the top of the mountain, right? Snowy mountain and in your own small bungalow and hoping that someone will knock on your door and that's your soulmate. And so this energy usually is saying that, okay, you need to be more noticeable. You need to go out. You need to socialize. You need to see people, right? Maybe I'm not saying that you need to get on Tinder or those apps, right, to meet guys, right? That's not what I mean. But at least I think you need to be more connected with your friends, right? Go out, be open towards meeting new friends, going to events, things like that. Okay. Now, for some of the guys watching this video, maybe you're also not too young. So, for example, maybe you're already in your 40s or late 30s, things like that, because Hermit does show some kind of old age energy. So that's why I'm saying that probably you have already gained a lot of experience in love and you have seen a lot, you have had a lot. Now, for those of you who are actually very young in your 20s, this card also is saying that perhaps you have an old soul. Okay, meaning that somehow you are already an adult in you and you have seen maybe the stories, heard the stories, right, through your friends, through what's happening, out there in the society. And that's why sometimes we also can get a little bit cynical, right, about love, right? So I just want to let you know, try to bring back that kind of positive and optimistic thinking when it comes to love. Now, we're gonna pull one card, okay, from our Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Okay, so let's have a look. All right, one advice for our group C. Thank you, universe. Just one advice. All right, so one more shuffle. Not ready. All right, here we go. Okay, so we get this card says Patroclus and Achilles sacrifice. The reason why I love this card is literally we got two people there. And actually, in some version of the Greek myth, um, a lot of people believe that Patroclus and Hercules are lovers and they were soulmate. If you have read a very famous book written by Madeline Millers, I think that's her name. Yeah, it's called The Song of Achilles. It's about this love story. between these two men. Patroclus, this card is talking about, first of all, I do see that you have a soulmate, okay? Because literally, this you and your soulmate on the card. Doesn't matter what gender you are. So the soulmate energy is there, but perhaps what this card is saying to you is that there's some kind of change or sacrifice that both of you have to make in order for this to work. Because neither of you should just stay in your comfort zone and be like, okay, my life is like this, and this is what it is, and you come to me. All right. Because this sacrifice card is not telling you to sacrifice everything, because sometimes maybe we have sacrificed too much in the past. This card is telling you that certain sacrifice might be needed, certain compromise might be needed, and certain change and adaptation might be needed in your love life. But you also just find that balance. Now, it's very possible, for example, in order for this love to happen, you also have to go against a little bit the grains, if you know what I mean. And maybe it's because let's say there could be many, many different scenarios, right? Because this is general reading. Maybe your love life in the future, right? This soulmate that you're going to meet, maybe at the very beginning, you two have to be very low key and have to be a little bit secretive, right? And the reason is because when Achilles and Hercules, first of all, when they developed love together, it was not like an open thing, right? And they just secretively loved each other. It's a bit like that. So this could be about maybe at the very beginning, you and your soulmate will be connected through a very strong friendship, right? Sisterhood or brotherhood, depending on your gender. And through this beautiful friendship or this beautiful sisterhood or brotherhood, you will actually find love and you will develop this true love with each other. And then eventually that's gonna come together for you. Now, another thing that I want to say is that the Hermit energy represents Virgo, and Patroclus, this card represents Pisces. Virgo and Pisces are also the two opposite signs, actually, on our astrological chart. So that also represents soulmate energy, right? You're on the west and I'm on the east. You're in the north, I'm in the south, right? It's a little bit like that. We're on the different spectrum of the world, but we're looking at each other, we're gazing at each other lovingly. So for C, group C, 100% you have a soulmate, okay? So just in case you have given up on that, I want to reiterate this with you. Your soulmate is there actually for you, but there's some sense of friendship or a patience that is a little bit needed at the very beginning of this connection. So for you guys, I would say that possibly it's either through maybe some kind of being friends with each other first, or maybe it's a work relationship. You can imagine that if you two work together, you have to keep it low key, right? You cannot just be full on, right? Pursuing each other, things like that. Or this could be about some kind of reason that both of you have to keep it down a little bit. But the love is there. And then slowly through that trust building, and that eventually will surface, okay, to a very clear, loving relationship. Now, Virgo season could be important to you, and also Pisces season. Or if this is Virgo season, this could be about maybe new moon in Pisces, which is around actually mid-September, I would say. If this is happening very soon in March, which is Pisces season, which is next month, then this will be around mid-March. Okay, but it's a general reading. Take what resonates. Great. Thank you so much, my beautiful three groups. I just want to send you my sincere blessings and wish for all of you guys to have a beautiful Valentine's Day, and I hope all of your love lives will bloom like those three beautiful flowers. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.